Hello, Tottenham supporters. We're bringing you another action-packed video full of the latest updates on our beloved Spurs. But before we dive in, I need your help to reach an incredible milestone, 4,000 subscribers. Every single one of you plays a vital role in growing this amazing community. So, smash that subscribe button and stay with us until the end of the video, because we've got some exciting surprises you won't want to miss. Tottenham's manager, Thomas Frank, commented on Xavi Simon's difficult start at the club, one of the team's major signings this season. Since his arrival from RB Leipzig, the young midfielder has faced challenges in adapting to the demanding routine of the Premier League. Despite showing great potential in Germany, where he stood out with high-level performances, Simons has yet to translate that form onto English soil. Tottenham's current struggles have added to the pressure on both the player and the manager, with the team winning only one of their last 7 matches. This poor run of results has left the fans anxious, especially with heavy defeats, including a 4-1 loss to Arsenal, a 5-3 defeat to PSG, and a 2-1 loss to Fulham, which has raised doubts about the effectiveness of some signings, including Simons. During the conversation, Frank defended the player, reminding everyone of the qualities that justified his signing. "Xavi is a player of great quality, and that's why we brought him here. He has trained well in recent days and, overall, he is showing good behavior in training," the manager explained. Frank stressed that it is crucial to give the player time to adjust, especially in a league as competitive and physically demanding as the Premier League. The transition from a league like the Bundesliga, which is more technical and less intense, to the Premier League, with its short turnarounds and significantly higher intensity, is a process that requires patience and adaptation. According to Frank, it's unreasonable to expect a player to adjust immediately to such a different environment. Adaptation to English football, according to Frank, is a challenge faced by almost all players who arrive in the Premier League. It's not the first time a player needs time to adjust to the rhythm and intensity of the Premier League. Playing every 3 or 4 days is something that demands a lot physically and mentally, especially for a young player starting out in English football, he said. Frank made it clear that this initial phase of difficulties doesn't mean Simons lacks the potential to become a key player for the team, but rather that he still needs time to acclimatise. For the manager, early struggles are common and part of the adaptation process for any player. In addition to Simons, other Premier League newcomers have faced similar struggles. Players like Florian Wirtz, Victor Gyökeres, Benjamin Sesko, and Jamie Gittens have also encountered obstacles in adjusting to the high intensity of English football. This is not new, as many players who later became Premier League icons, such as Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, and Luka Modric, also took time to reach their best form in the first months after their transfers. For Frank, this history of adaptation suggests that integrating into English football may take longer than many people think, especially for players coming from different leagues with distinct paces and physical demands. Tottenham, for its part, continues to believe in Simon's potential and is willing to wait for him to reach his best performance. The young Dutchman was courted by some of Europe's biggest clubs, such as Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and Chelsea, but Tottenham managed to secure his signature, believing he would be an important asset for the future. Frank's confidence in the player remains high, despite the initial challenges. The fans, who are eager to see Simons shine, will also need to be patient, as adapting to English football is a natural process that takes time. As the games go on and the training continues, Tottenham hopes the midfielder will prove to be the big reinforcement everyone is waiting for, justifying the investment made in his signing and becoming a key figure for the team in the coming months. In recent days, Thomas Frank's future at the helm of Tottenham has become a major point of uncertainty, with rumours of a potential resignation gaining momentum. The Danish manager, who was brought in with the task of revitalising the team and returning them to the top of the Premier League, has struggled to find solutions to the club's ongoing issues. With just one win in the last 7 matches and a string of heavy defeats, including a 4-1 loss to Arsenal, a 5-3 defeat to PSG, and a 2-1 loss to Fulham, the pressure on Frank has significantly increased. The team's underperformance has sparked frustration among both fans and directors, who are beginning to question his tactical decisions and the lack of consistent results. His public backing of players like Xavi Simons, who have yet to fit in well with the team, has also attracted criticism, further escalating the tense atmosphere surrounding Frank at the club. With growing dissatisfaction both on and off the pitch, many believe Frank's resignation could be a matter of time. Although the manager has maintained that the team needs time to adapt and that the process is on the right track, the results have left little room for patience. The pressure on him continues to mount as Tottenham drifts further from the European competition spots and appears increasingly distant from its initial season objectives. The club's management, known for making swift decisions when results fall short, may be preparing for a change at the top if the issues persist. At a club with such high ambitions as Tottenham, where a manager's time for adaptation can be more limited than at other teams, Frank's future is in jeopardy, and with each passing game, his position becomes more uncertain. In recent weeks, the pressure surrounding Tottenham manager Thomas Frank has reached new heights, as the team's disappointing form shows no signs of improving. With only one win in the last 7 matches, and a string of heavy defeats, including a 4-1 loss to Arsenal and a 5-3 defeat to PSG, the heat is on Frank to turn things around. Fans are growing increasingly frustrated with the team's lackluster performances, and many are beginning to question whether the Danish manager is the right fit for a club with Tottenham's ambitions. The team's failure to click on the pitch, coupled with Frank's public backing of underperforming players like Xavi Simons, has intensified the scrutiny. As Tottenham's position in the Premier League continues to slide, the club's hierarchy is facing a tough decision: should they continue backing Frank, or will it be time for a change? With the growing discontent both from fans and key figures inside the club, many believe that Frank's time at Tottenham could soon be coming to an end. The squad's failure to meet expectations, combined with Frank's inability to inspire the necessary improvements, has put his future in doubt. Tottenham's ambitious goals for the season, including competing for a top 4 finish and a spot in European competitions, now seem more distant than ever. The pressure on Frank to deliver results has never been greater, and with every loss, the calls for his departure will only get louder. If the team continues to underperform, it seems increasingly likely that Frank will either resign or be dismissed before too long. In either case, the club faces an uncertain future, and the next few weeks could determine whether Frank remains at the helm or if Tottenham will turn to a new manager to steer them out of this slump. We're on a mission to hit 4,000 subscribers, and you can be a part of it. If you love our content, make sure to subscribe right now and turn on the notification bell. It's just one click, but it means the world to us. Stay tuned until the end of the video for some exclusive insights you won't want to miss. Let's make this milestone happen together. With Tottenham's recent struggles leaving fans frustrated, the question is on everyone's mind: is it time for a change in management? Thomas Frank, once seen as the man to guide the team back to the top, is now under intense pressure after a series of poor results. Fans are split, some still believe in his vision, while others feel it's time for a fresh face to turn things around. The clock is ticking, and Spurs supporters are increasingly questioning whether Frank can really get the best out of this squad or if a managerial change is needed to spark a revival. As the tension grows, Tottenham's loyal fan base is left to decide: should they continue to support Frank through this tough patch, or is it time for the club to make a decisive move? With every game, the pressure intensifies, and Spurs' ambitions slip further out of reach. What do you think? Is Frank the right man to lead Tottenham out of this slump, or has the time come for a change? Let your voice be heard as the club faces its most critical crossroads this season. Don't miss out on your daily dose of Tottenham updates. Subscribe now and tap that like button to stay in the loop with exclusive news. Got opinions? Drop them in the comments below and show your support for Tottenham. See you in the next video.